Hi, my fabulous babes. Happy Friday. How are you? So as you can tell by the title, it's going to be my go-to glam today that we're going to just jump right into the video. I already did my skincare routine on my face. I already prepped my skin. I used the South Main Macadamian Oil Treatment. I just put a few drops over here on the sides of my cheeks and in between my eyebrows. I just felt like they were a little dry. I don't always use this every single time in the steps of my makeup. Only when I feel like I need to. If I don't reach for this, I will reach for my Tarte Marajuku oil. And I already primed my face. I used the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, which I need a new one clearly. I used this one to prime my face. So my skincare routine is on, my primer is on. I put some of that oil on my face, the South Main, and I also primed my eyes already, so they're all ready to go for the eyeshadow today. I used the MAC Paint Pot in Nubile. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Every now and then I reach for a MAC Paint Pot. They really are good. I forget how good they are until I reach for them. I'll just see it there and I'm like, let's use this today instead of using concealer. Sometimes just concealer is so easy just to reach for, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna give you guys the full go-to glam. Okay, so let's just jump straight into it. We're gonna use a fluffy brush. I am going to go in with the, it's actually like a pointed dome brush. I'm going to go in with the MAC M433. Okay, this is what it looks like. And I am going to reach for my MAC in the Flesh palette. Oh, I primed my eyes with that, and then I also set it with this matte color right here, which I believe is Shroom. Don't quote me. This one right here, because it is the closest to my eyelid color. So you're gonna need a matte shade closest to your eyelid color. I made this quad myself from MAC. All of these four are MAC eyeshadows. I made this quad myself. I just went in and picked a few colors. I have a few quads around there that I made myself, but I'm gonna go in with the MAC in the Flesh palette, okay? I am going to reach for this color right here on the first row, second to last. We're just gonna dip this in. This look requires blending more than anything, okay? So I'm just gonna go in with my little handheld mirror right here. And I'm gonna go in right here into the pure crease of my eye. And I'm gonna start off with this color right here. This look is so great. Like, this look has never failed me. This look goes with, like I said, every eye shape, every eye color. This look goes with every skin color. This look can go for any event, a daytime wedding, a nighttime wedding. It can go for a baby shower. It can go for a girls' night out, a date night, a movie night. It is the go-to look. It is that glam that will never fail you. So I just brought it into the very crease of my eye, started off in the corner, blended inward. I absolutely love that color to start off with. It's one of my favorite colors to start off with. I'm gonna go right back in. I believe that color, Sandstone. It is color Sandstone in MAC. Just gonna tap it again with my M433. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just gonna start off in the corner. My child has Peppa Pig playing in the background. We're just gonna blend. I'm gonna blend. Remember, always just start off with a little bit, and if you feel like you need more to build the cover, because the coverage, because you just started off really, really light, because it is your first time, you can always go and grab a little bit more. See how this side is a little bit darker than this side? So I'll just go in and grab a little bit more. I really do love that in the Flesh palette. I really, really, really do. It literally is like one of my go-to palettes. Ariella, can you lower your iPad, please?
I'm here.
Can you lower the iPad, please? It's a little high. Thank you.
I love your makeup. It's beautiful.
Thank you, baby. Okay, so now that we are, let me just bring you guys a little bit more in. Perfect. Okay, so now we have that color in there. Now we're gonna go in, this is blending a lot of like neutrals together. We're gonna go in with MAC Bamboo. Okay. And also at the same time with MAC Saddle. I absolutely love these two colors together. Okay. So I'm just gonna dip it in and then dip it into the other one. Okay. And we're gonna start off again in the same crease, but kind of in the middle this time. Okay, and then you're gonna kind of work your way up. You're gonna kind of work your way up to that brow bone. I'm just gonna dip in there again, dump off any excess. Right above that other color that you used. Okay, so we're gonna dip into the both of them. So that is MAC Saddle and MAC Bamboo. I'm gonna start again in the middle. And we're gonna blend up. Go into both of them again, dump off the excess. And just right above. You want like that really nice gradient brown. And dip in again. Bring that color all the way. And I absolutely love this brush. Like I absolutely love this brush. And then just fix whatever you feel like you need to fix. One side. Perfect. That's so pretty as it is. Just that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in. This is one of my all-time favorite shades. Again, all with the same M433. I'm gonna go in with the MAC Uninterrupted. I love this shade. Like I breathe head. Now this is like it's a bigger one because I believe it's a special kind of shadow. And it is matte. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump off the excess. Now this, I'm gonna go in the pure crease again. Okay. I'm just gonna get really in there, just really in the crease. Do you see that? Dump off the excess. I'm just gonna get straight in the crease. And then you could just fluff it out. That's what I mean about building a nice gradient brown. Again, right in the crease. Now, if you don't have any of these eyeshadows and you just have a neutral palette, try more or less to get kind of the colors that I did. Work with what you have. This is just my go-to. Right now, with everything that's going on, I'm pretty sure you can find these things on sale because it's absolutely insane. Like the sale, because since people can't actually go to the store, the sale that they're having online for a lot of these things. Do you see how beautiful that looks? Like just wow. Just wow, wow, wow. So they're having a lot of sales. So just try and see what's out there. No, leave it right there. Okay, so we're gonna go in back with MAC Saddle and MAC Bamboo because I'm gonna take the top of that. Okay, baby. So we're just gonna go again the very top, and whatever is left of the uninterrupted is perfectly fine. We're gonna try and blend this all the way up. Okay, leave a little space for a little highlight. Whatever is left on your brush of the M433 is perfectly fine. We just want a really, really, really nice blend. And take your time. Take your time. Once you perfect this look, it won't take you that long. And I'm only going slow just so you guys can see. It's really not hard at all. Okay, so now we have the base. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to go in with this Cala brush. I have so many of them, as you can see. I'm just gonna be a stiff, flat brush, okay? I'm gonna spray it with my Max Fix Plus Coconut. I'm gonna kind of get it kind of wet, okay? I'm gonna go in with MAC. The color just came out. I'm gonna go in with MAC Sweet Heat. It is a pressed pigment. Okay, it is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love this pigment. You guys can see it. This thing is crazy. Okay, and I'm just gonna tap right there in the middle. Now I'm gonna use this color on the bottom and on the top. I'm literally just gonna tap on my eyelids. Yeah, just gonna tap on my eyelids. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in. Now this is an extreme pressed pigment. This is MAC Beaming. MAC did not sponsor this video. I really do love their products. I'm a makeup connoisseur. When I love something, I love it and I will buy. And when I love your company and I love your products, I will trust your products and I will buy a lot of them. Again, we're gonna go in with MAC Beaming, same brush, all over the lid. Don't bring it up too high. Just try to keep it right there, okay? The brush is still wet because I did, with the Fix Plus, I did really go in and wet it. Don't be scared to pick up some product. Okay. Oh my God, I love that pressed pigment. I love that pressed pigment. I'm telling you, this look is never, ever, ever going to fail you. Like, ever. This look is never going to fail you. This look is never going to fail you. Ever. I'm going to go in really quick, these two MAC shades. Okay, I believe I'd have to take them out and tell you what shades they are. I believe, you know what, don't even quote me on them. I'm gonna go on with these two. They're semi-glittery. Okay, I'm just gonna tap, lightly tap, more into the lighter one than the darker one, okay? And I'm just gonna go right at the end, okay, and bring it in 2/3 of the way in. Again, light in the dark, tap. Just put this at the very end. Put that at the very end. And you can work your way in. Place that color at the very end and work your way in. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go back in with a little bit more of Sweet Heat, because I did say we were gonna go back to that color. All right. And we're gonna tap this again right in the center, right in the very center. Right in the very center. So you don't want to go all the way out to the end. In the very center, and move your way in. In the very center, and move your way in. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go in with the MAC 412 brush. This is a very small, I believe they say it's like a concealer brush. You can use it for spot concealing. It's great for that. Spray it with the little Fix Plus Coconut. And I'm gonna go back in with the MAC Beaming. This is like an onion. It's like layers at a time. Pick up some of that product. This is just gonna go in the very dead center, like very dead center. You're not placing it anywhere else. Okay. Perfect. Now we're gonna go back in with the M433, okay? We're gonna go back in with Saddle and Bamboo, okay? Fun fact, when I was, I believe, 23 or 24, probably 23, I was actually hired by MAC as a freelancer. For anybody that did not know that. Because we want no harsh lines. So I just picked up a little bit. Like I literally, you just saw it. Just tap, 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 tap. You just want to blend that color. Work it down. Soft, really soft, wispy windshield wiper motions, okay? And I'm just going to take a really fluffy brush, clean one. This is my MAC E27. Okay, and I'm literally just going to blend. I'm going to blend up here. That's all I'm going to do. It's a clean brush. We're just going to blend. And make this really nice. Now I'm gonna go in with, I'm actually gonna spot clean that brush. Grab a Neutrogena wipe. I'm actually just going to, on the M421, I actually ordered another one. It should be coming soon because I only have one of these right now. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Nice and clean. Just clean it off until you don't see any more color come out of there. Perfect. And that's if you only have one brush. I'm going to go in with MAC Mylar. Make sure it is that color. Yes, MAC Mylar. And I'm just going to grab a good amount of that color on my brush. And I'm just going to press that into the brow bone. Ariella.
Yes.
Relax.
Okay.
So.
Mommy, pull your feet like this. Like this.
Okay. So we're just gonna blend that in. Okay. And then we'll go back with the clean, fluffy brush, just so there's no harsh lines. I am a big pet peeve. I have a big pet peeve of harsh lines. Just blend that so you don't see where the brow bone starts and the blending starts. Perfect. Now we're gonna go in with the Morphe M506. It's a small little tapered blending brush. Okay, and then we're going to go into the MAC in the Flush palette. We're gonna go to the last row, second to last, right next to the black, which the black has kind of some brown in it, but it's fine. We're gonna go into like that. It's like a grayish brown color. Okay, and that color is Black Factor. We're gonna go into that color right there. I don't know why they call it Black Factor. It's really not like a black. It's like a, I guess probably why. It's like a grayish brown. So we're gonna go right in here. Okay, just in the corner, in the very corner. We are not going to get crazy with this color. We're literally just going to leave it right here. Like exactly where we put it is exactly where we're going to leave it. I'm just going to bring it up a little, very little. And leave it right there. Fluff it out a little bit. Kind of create like a little triangle. We are not going to get too intense with that color. Right there. Going again with the black factor. And dust it off. Right here, right in the very corner. Probably see it better on this side. Just literally, we're just gonna leave it right there. Grab a little more. That color just stays right there. Like it's just gives you a little oomph. Just draws the attention to that part of your eye. Just a little bit. Just gotta give it a little. This is what like finishes off the touch of the glam. Because we don't want to touch anything else. Everything else is so nicely blended. So we just want to leave it right there. And I feel like this brush is perfect for that. Because it gives you the right amount. And it just gets in that space so perfectly. Now, we're going to go in with the MAC 433 again. And just, again, no harsh lines. So whatever is left on your brush, in that very corner where you put that color, just blend it out. Blend out the top of that black factor that you just put in there. And the bottom as well, too. Okay. And then usually what I do is if I started on this side, I'll flip the brush this way. And then I'll do this side. Blend that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with, this is the Morphe color pencil, crayon pencil in Richie. Okay, so it is a dark brown. You can use black if that's what you have. I'm gonna use this dark cocoa brown for this look. And if you have seen it on my Fabulously Glammed IG in the IGTV section, it will state how to do this eyeliner, no eyeliner, smudged eyeliner look. I'm not gonna do wing liner for this look. You can if you want to. I like it to keep it a little bit more sultry and glam and sexy. That's the type of look that I go for. And I hear ambulances outside. Hope everyone is okay. At this point, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M432 brush. Okay. And I will go in again with that black factor. If you have another dark brown, like I said, you can just use whatever kind of colors you have. So in that IGTV video, like I said, on my Instagram, fabulously_glammed, it will tell you how to do this. If you mess up, how to fix it. It will show you. Perfect. All right. Now, I am going to go in. Let's say if I was going to a wedding. I'm going. In that video, I also put how to glue lashes. That same IGTV series is how to glue lashes. If you are a beginner, you can definitely use more of a wispy lash. You can stack them if you'd like. I know these lashes seem very intimidating nonetheless, and they can be. Definitely they can be. Ay, ay, ay. Pull out hair. Now I'm doing this in the aspect of we're going to a wedding. We're going out to somewhere super, super fun. And I want to look extremely glam and effortless. And it didn't even take that much of effort. Again, my brow tutorial is up there. My skincare tutorial is up there. How I prep my skin is up there on Fabulously Glam IGTV. I do have to figure out how to merge those videos and put them on YouTube for you girls. Or guys, for you guys. Because of the way that I store these lashes, they kind of just keep my eye shape. So I don't really have to bend them too much. I feel like that I have to do that, like, you know, bend them to the curve of my eyelash when it's brand new ones. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to go in with the NYX Dark Circle Corrector. Okay, I don't feel like I have dark circles, but I just want to really make my under eyes look really awake. So I'm going to go in with the M173 from Morphe. And I'm just going to place that dark circle corrector. Just going to place it right underneath my eyes. Before I put on my foundation, before I put on my concealer, before anything. This is, I know Bobbi Brown has one, Pixie has one, several different brands have one. This is honestly a plus to add to your kit. Even if you don't suffer from dark under eye circles, you might, if you're an aspiring makeup artist, your clients might. You might wake up one day with some. Okay, so we're just gonna put that underneath the eye. The eyeshadow is done. See how that looks, girls? So nice. So my Morphe sponge is already wet and damp and waiting for me. Okay, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I love this foundation, I really do, and it's easy to get your hands on. This is my personal one. I'm in the color 386C Golden Beige. So I just put a little bit of this on. Now, actually, I want a very full coverage airbrush look. So I'm going to show you how to start off with a brush first, if that's what you have and you don't have a sponge, or you have both and you want to learn how to use both. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my face, just a little bit. I'm going to go in actually with the Sephora Pro Flawless Airbrush Precision Au Naturel 56. I like this brush. I like it a lot. I'm going to spray it actually with a little bit of Fix Plus. I really, really love this foundation. This foundation acts like a high-end foundation. Like, it looks just as good if I put this foundation on and if I put my MAC foundation on. if I put my Urban Decay foundation on, it acts exactly the same. So you want to do like small, short, brush-like strokes, okay? And I get in the crevices of my nose. Make sure. Bring it up in between your eyebrows. You want to carefully go around your eyebrows up to your hairline. If you feel like you need a little bit more Fix Plus, you can definitely do so. I'm actually doing this in the viewfinder for you guys. I'm telling you, this brush never fails me. Do not quote me on the price, but I believe this brush is between $30 and $40. But it is a staple piece to have in your collection. I'm just gonna spray the brush again one more time and just go over my face one more time. Okay. This foundation is a medium to full coverage. You can build it. Trying to get used to not blocking you guys out, like going like this. Sorry. Drag it down to your neck. Drag it down, and this color matches me so perfectly. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a few spots. My problem areas have always been this and my nose, especially like right in the dead middle, sides of my cheek. Like that little spatula comes with. Now I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender. Okay, I'm gonna go in on this side, and that's what I'll just. Now, if you do not need a little second coat in certain areas, you just go in straight with the damp sponge, beauty blender, or the Real Techniques, or the Morphe sponge. I'm a fan of all three. I do feel like I love the Real Techniques and the Morphe for the fact that it has that slanted end and that very, very pointed tip. I really, really appreciate that as an artist, because you can do so many things. You can put your foundation on with this. You can put your setting powder on with this. You can put on you can blend out your concealer with this. You can blend out your contour with this. You can do so many things because of the shape of this brush. Shape of this sponge. All right, perfect. We're gonna go in with Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have light sand. It is extremely light, so what I do is first, because I do want a nice bright pronounced highlight, but I don't want to look stark. So I'm gonna go in with the C2.25 Morphe Full Coverage Concealer. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a V. Okay, and I'm just going to a few lines, fill it in. Sides of my face, sides of my nose, a V, few lines, fill it in. Okay, so all you're gonna do is make a V on your face, okay, and bring it up. It's like bringing it up, so the sides of your nose up, the sides of your nose up. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte, like I said, Shape Tape and Light Sand, and I'm gonna put little dollops. It's kind of like my little trick of concealer. Okay. And I'm gonna go in with the pointy side. I am going to spray a little bit with Fix Plus at the very tip, just like I love when the beauty blender is nice and damp, not soaking wet, just nice and damp. So you see, I feel like blending those two concealers together gives me a really nice full flawless coverage. It's not too dark, it's not too light. And it just gets in so nicely. Like it just, like I literally just squeeze the tip together and I just get right in there. Like all right in there, right in there. It's so nice.
Stop. No.
Okay. Again, I just squeeze it and I get all the,
Hit my arm.
I just get all the way in there. Blend all the way up to the hairline, down to the sides of your nose. Oh God, I love this. I love this. Love this. Do you see how this look is coming up? This look is coming out so good. Okay. And just take whatever residue, come down here. I am gonna go in with just maybe 1 or 2 little dots up here. Just to highlight ever so lightly. You can do, I do lines instead of doing dots. Today's a dot day. Today is a dot day. My child is just all over the place and she refuses to leave me be. She refuses. All right, so I'm gonna go in with, if I can find it, because I just had it here. Or maybe I didn't. Okay. I'm using all these concealer brands. The Maybelline Fit Me number 30 and Cafe. I think in my other video I said it was Cocoa. It's Cafe. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw a line for my contour. Okay. And my nose ever so lightly. Whatever's left on that little brush.
What is it?
I didn't flip the brush over. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna let that sit there just for a quick second. And I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Banana Bread Setting Powder. I absolutely love this powder. Everybody knows that about me. I'm gonna take this flat tart brush. Okay. Just get some product out. The tip of the brush, I place my setting powder there. Okay. Just place my setting powder there. And on the sides of my nose. Same place where you put the concealer, it's the same place that you're gonna put the setting powder. Sides of my nose. Chin. Right there. Right here. Tops. I'm also going to take a little bit just right down here. Actually, I need a little more. Again with the tip. Just draw a nice line. This is gonna keep your bronzer contour completely in check. It will not allow you to go down past there. It's kind of like drawing an imaginary line. Put this away. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend out the contour, and I do it with the pointy part of my brush, the pointy part of my sponge. Sorry, I'll get the hang of this, just bear with me. And anywhere that you would put your bronzer, you can honestly bring it all the way up and around.
I'm going somewhere else.
I remember the days when my child never used to talk, and now that's all she does is talk. She will talk your ear off. I'm gonna blend the sides of your nose. Nose contour is not as scary as people think it is. It's really not. Do you see that? And we have a snatch nose. You always blend up. Okay. See, and the powder's still there to keep us in check. So now I'm gonna go in with the Morphe E4 brush. And I'm going to go into my NARS Laguna bronzer that has seen better days. I love this bronzer though, I really truly do. I love this bronzer. In the same places that you had the cream contour, we're just gonna go over with that. You can skip the cream, you do not have to do the cream. You can just go straight to the powder bronzer. You do not have to contour. You don't have to snatch your nose. It's just, this is my go-to. And you see how I blend up and away my temples. Follow the lines of my face. Perfect. This thing has seen so many better days. All right. And I'm gonna go in again with that Tarte flat brush. And I'm just gonna wipe this away. The sides of my nose, wipe it away. My chin, wipe it away. The other side, wipe it away. Underneath my eye, softly, gently, wipe that away. In between my eyebrows, wipe that away. Perfect. Now you're gonna go in with that Richie pencil, again by Morphe. You're gonna do your waterline. If you already did black up there, you can stick to black on the bottom. I just want to do a nice cocoa brown. really put a good amount of eyeliner. These nails act as tweezers. They act as an eyelash tool. They act as a lot of things. Clearly. Do you see how just putting in the eyeliner just aesthetically just enhanced, like just brought the whole look together? And we're not even done yet. Okay. So you have two options at this point. You can either go in with both or one. The M432 brush or the M506 brush. Okay, I'm gonna go in first with the M432 brush. Okay, this is another quad that I have from MAC that I made myself, and I'm gonna go in with like a chocolatey red kind of brown. Try to kind of be careful with this. Life of an artist when things break up. Okay, so you can use any chocolatey, like literally like a chocolate colored brown. Okay. And you're gonna run this on the bottom. Connect it to ever so gently. Connect it right there, okay? Do you see that? Like how we just like advance that? Again. You can use one or you can use both brushes. I am gonna use both just so I can show you. Again, connect it. That little space right there, connect it. That brush is great for connecting it. Perfect. And I'm gonna go in with the M506. See where it's connected right there, and just blend. I really hate harsh lines of anything, of absolutely anything. So this is where you're just gonna buff it out. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference of a nice buffed out line and one that's a little bit more stark? And all it took was a few windshield wiper motions. That's it. I promise you, girls, makeup is not hard, guys. Like it's not. Just practice. I just noticed that I forgot to put on mascara, so I'm gonna put on mascara really quick, just a few coats. Do you see the difference of a nice smoked out eye? If you feel like you might need a little bit more, it's perfectly fine. I feel like I need a little bit more in that corner just because I'm so anal. I am. Anybody that knows me knows I'm really OCD. And we're not even done yet, baby. We're not even done yet. Okay, do you remember that short shader concealer brush, M421? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. Okay, we're gonna wet that brush, like really wet it. Okay. Really get a good amount on there, so you don't have to go back and forth. Right here in my inner corners is where I'm going to place Do you see how the light just, do you know what I mean? And what I do is I just bring it up a little bit. I have that habit of just bringing it up a little bit. I just don't like it to leave it like a little line and a ball. I just like to bring it up a little bit. Do you see that? Wow. It's the same thing on the other side right here. If you need to grab a little more, you can. Just bring it up a little bit again. We just enhanced, remember that light eyeshadow, that MAC shadow that we put right there in the corner? All we did was just like enhance that just a little bit. Just helped it out, helped the girl out a little bit. And then what I'll do is I'll just take the M506. We used to blend out that bottom. Again, no harsh lines. Blend it out. Okay. If you want, we already put Mylar in our brow, and you can see it there. If you want to ever so gently, really tight line the bottom of your eyebrow. Don't go over completely where you put Mylar, just on the bottom of your brow. Do you see that? Just enhance the bottom of your brow. That's perfectly fine. You know, for the sake of the video. So I literally just tight lined the bottom of my brow. Like just went right up against the bottom of my brow and just put it there. If anybody was curious, these sweaters are from Abercrombie and my leggings are from Uniqlo. Okay. Perfect. So now I'm going to go in with the MR31 brush. Okay. Spray that with a generous amount of Fix Plus. Again, the Anastasia highlighter. Get a nice, good amount.
Mommy,
Yes, baby.
cookies.
Okay, go ask Mama for the cookies. Say, Mommy said it's okay.
Huh?
Say, Mommy said it's okay. Gorgeous. Gonna go down. Do you see how like snatched that nose is? We're gonna blend out. Don't worry, it's not gonna stay like a line like that. Just kind of like to place it first.
Mommy, what you say? What you say?
Nothing, baby. That it's okay. You can have a cookie.
I think I have a cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I get a cookie.
Sorry, guys. I'm like filming in Fabian's room. For those who do not know and who are new to my channel, Fabian is my fiance. I bring up the highlight right above my brow bone. We like to kind of make attention to those brows, those slate brows, okay? Love a pronounced Cupid's bow. That is like a must for me. What I do is I'm gonna take a fluffy cala brush, okay?
Mommy, where's the normal chocolate cookie? Mommy, we got no chocolate cookie.
Okay, there's other cookies. There's the chocolate with the vanilla together. Tell her to give you that one.
No, we didn't have one too.
Yes, there is there. Tell Mama to look.
Chocolate vanilla.
Yeah, chocolate and vanilla. And I'll go in with the tart. Just to blend that out. What I will do is, with a fluffy dome brush, the E27, to keep that nice nose contour, I'll go in with the NARS and just really snatch that nose again. Just spot clean it a little bit. Just take off the excess NARS Laguna. Like, hello. Hello, who are you? Hello, what's your name? What's your sign? I'm going to go in with the Morphe E3. And I'm going to go in with MAC Immortal Flower. Okay. And I'm going to go in with MAC Legendary. I believe they're both satin.
Mommy.
1 minute.
Chocolate.
Yes, I'm filming. Stop.
Turn you on.
They're both satin blushes, okay? They are both satin blushes.
That's yours.
I'm gonna dip into both of them.
That's yours.
They look similar, they're not. One is like an orangey, peachy, and one is like a really dull pink peachy. So I got a nice, good, generous amount. Now, because of the shape of this brush, it blends out my highlighter and my blush and my bronzer, everything so well that it doesn't leave me with a harsh line. So I don't have to go back afterwards and clear that up. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Again, go around. Apples of my cheeks and feather up. Apples of my cheeks. Now, I would never do that with any other blush, but these are kind of light. And I do kind of want, and then I just kind of just pat it after I, you see, and then it just looks like you're glowing from within. Do you see that? Like you're literally just glowing from within. I love that look. And what I'll do is I'll just go back with a little bit of highlighter, ever so lightly, and just a few taps, just so the highlighter doesn't get lost and it still looks, you know, pronounced. Tip of my nose. All right. So I'm gonna go in with Spiffy lip pencil. Spiffy lip pencil from Morphe. That's gonna be my lip liner. I just have to give it a few sharpens. Perfect. Let's start down here. I only overline the center of my lip. Everything else. The very center of my lip is the only thing that I overline. And I kind of fill in, I just feather in a little bit. I don't do the whole lip. You can, but I don't do the whole lip. Okay. So my little mini-me walking behind me. That was Morphe Spiffy lip liner. So now I'm gonna go in with if I can find it. Okay, we're gonna go in with Morphe Bare All. It's a nude. And we're gonna, and not cover the lip liner, kind of just put it in the center of your lip, because then it gives you a really pretty gradient. Just look in the mirror. Oh yes, honey. Yes, gives you a nice pretty gradient. This is like my signature nude lip. And I'll go back in with Spiffy. Just go back in with Spiffy. Just a little bit. You know. If you feel like you overlined your lips a little bit too much, just grab a wipe. It's okay. No one is judging you. I just take my concealer that's on hand. And go back over it with the highlight. And it's like nothing ever happened. And it's like nothing ever happened. Just in case if you feel like you might have overlined your lips, or the connecting them both together wasn't doing it for you. That was my issue right now. I have such a pronounced widow's peak that connecting them together just doesn't suit me. Like, connecting them together just honestly doesn't suit me. Ariella. 1 second. Ariella! Stop! Stop! I'm back. So you're just gonna do the very center, exactly where you put the lipstick. Put in your gloss.
You asked me 6 times. 31 times.
And this is Morphe Chill. And that is it. One second. We forgot Morphe setting spray. And that's it. Go to Glam. Take care, my fabulous babe. See you in my next video.